The Super Hornet deploys countermeasures, a brilliant bloom of light to deceive the incoming sensor. The adversary's craft is outmaneuvered and spirals out of the engagement. The outer rings of defense are systematically and quietly dismantled. A test of technology and instinct where decisions are made in a fraction of a second. From the crushing dark of the deep, the first whisper of the storm is unleashed. The ground gives way, and the world is irrevocably changed. High above, unseen eyes watch a secret taking shape, hidden from the world. The data doesn't lie. A critical line is about to be crossed. Inside the nerve center of a carrier strike group, the weight of the world settles in one room.
Admiral, we have 72 hours.
Prepare the entire fleet.
Miles away on the deck of the USS Guardian, a captain receives the coded message.
USS Guardian is ready, Admiral.
For the pilots, the briefing is quiet, the air thick with unspoken understanding. This is the moment they've trained for their entire careers, the edge of the blade. The plan is a three-wave symphony. The first movement, long-range precision strikes. The second, a wave of electronic disruption to blind the adversary. And the final movement, a surgical strike delivered by the elite aviators of the U.S. Navy. On the decks of the fleet, sailors move with practiced efficiency. There is no room for error. Deep within the carrier, the instrument of decision is carefully prepped and loaded. A pilot's quiet ritual before flight, a moment of focus before stepping into the storm. The Admiral watches the sea, a calm surface hiding the immense power waiting beneath.
Operation Thunderstorm. Begin.
Beneath the waves, a silent hunter opens its doors, preparing to speak. The Tomahawk breaches the surface, a harbinger sent from the unseen depths.
Launch.
On the destroyer, the vertical launch systems come alive with coordinated fire. A volley of cruise platforms arcs into the sky, a constellation of purpose. They fly low and fast, hugging the curve of the Earth, ghosts on the radar.
Multiple hostiles incoming from the sea.
The outer rings of defense are systematically and quietly dismantled. Each impact is precise, clearing a path through the electronic eyes of the enemy. The carrier's massive elevator lifts the main striking force onto the flight deck. The ground crew gives the final signals, a silent language understood in the thunder of engines. Inside the cockpit, the world narrows to the instruments and the mission ahead. The catapult fires, a controlled explosion of power, flinging tons of steel into the air. This is the very definition of force projection, a runway that can be anywhere in the world. One by one, the steel falcons join the night sky, a symphony of raw power. The strike package forms up, a spearhead of advanced technology and human skill. The EA-18G Growlers take the lead, their mission to make the enemy deaf and blind.
What is this? Reboot the system!
They are flying blind, unaware of the true danger that is rapidly approaching. But a single gap in the electronic net reveals a fleeting, unexpected threat. From the cover of the mountains, interceptors rise to challenge the incoming force. The adversary launches its countermove. The aerial dance of combat begins. A test of technology and instinct where decisions are made in a fraction of a second. The Super Hornet deploys countermeasures, a brilliant bloom of light to deceive the incoming sensor. Jester brakes hard, pushing the airframe to its absolute limit, a master of his craft. The hunter becomes the hunted. The HUD acquires a lock. A short-range platform is released, streaking towards its designated contact. The adversary's craft is outmaneuvered and spirals out of the engagement. But the battle isn't over. Jester's wingman is now under pressure. Jester re-engages, providing cover with a burst from his 20mm cannon. The second interceptor, damaged, breaks off the attack and retreats. The path is clear. The squadron reforms, their numbers fewer, but their resolve stronger. Ahead lies the final defensive perimeter, the most heavily fortified point. A wall of anti-air ordnance erupts from the ground, a desperate final stand. The pilots weave through the lattice of fire, a display of incredible nerve and skill. One of the aircraft takes a hit, its wing trailing smoke. The pilot fights for control. The order is given to withdraw to a safe point. The mission now rests on the remaining pilots. Jester pushes his aircraft onward, flying through the heart of the maelstrom. He pulls the nose up, climbing high for the final attack run. This is the point of no return. Everything has led to this single moment. The payload is released. A silent, guided shape separates from the aircraft. It falls with incredible velocity, a silver streak against the dark ground. The Super Hornets bank hard, engines at full power to escape the blast radius. The penetrator makes contact, piercing deep through layers of reinforced concrete. The impact is not an outward explosion, but a deep, powerful implosion that collapses the structure from within. From his cockpit, Jester sees the aftermath, a cloud of dust where the target once stood. Back on the carrier, a calm voice confirms the result. The objective is neutralized. A moment of relief, but the Admiral knows the political aftershocks are just beginning. The call goes out across the channel. All aircraft, return to base. The damaged Hornet limps alongside its squadron, a testament to the intensity of the fight. On the carrier deck, the crew prepares for a difficult recovery. The pilot skillfully guides the compromised aircraft toward the moving runway.
Get the wire! Get the wire!
The landing is hard, but the tailhook catches the wire. The arresting gear does its job, bringing the multi-ton jet to a sudden, safe halt. This is one of the most demanding skills in aviation, performed under extreme pressure. The emergency crews are there in seconds, ensuring the safety of the pilot and aircraft. Jester's landing is routine, a perfect end to a flawless performance. He lifts his visor, the intensity of the last hour etched on his face. A handshake on the flight deck. A shared moment of success and relief. From the bridge, the Admiral allows himself a brief, proud smile. His people are home.
An unexplained seismic anomaly has been recorded.
The decisions made today will shape the course of history for generations to come. We stand united.
The ripples of the operation spread across the globe, a geopolitical shockwave. At the highest international forums, diplomats scramble for answers. The adversary's leadership, shrouded in shadow, vows a response to this profound challenge. The next morning, Jester watches the sun rise over the endless ocean. Captain Rostova, on her own ship, shares the same quiet, reflective moment.
It's us. You did well, Major.
We were just doing our duty, Admiral.
The Carrier Strike Group, a symbol of the U.S. Navy's reach, continues its journey. The ocean is calm now, a stark contrast to the fury of the night before. Life on the floating city returns to its steady rhythm. The work never stops. This fleet represents a capability few can imagine, and even fewer possess. For the pilot, it's a moment to decompress before the next call to action. For the Admiral, it's time to analyze, report, and prepare for what comes next. The flag flies, a constant reminder of the nation these sailors serve. A new day dawns, but the world is different from the one that existed yesterday. The fleet sails on, a silent guardian moving toward an uncertain horizon.